The European Cricket League is proudly brought to you by Dream 11, HCL Software, La Junta de Andalucía, Paramatch and Norcane. And the official charity partner, Share the Meal by the United Nations World Food Programme.
So Sorate taking up the attack, Arslan on strike. Short ball and pokes it out to the offside. And ball goes high. Fielder coming in from long off. Didn't pick it up brilliantly to start with, but it was a well-taken catch in the end.
Yeah, and it's Arslan, unfortunately, Rhino, who last game for Byron, he was the shining light. The shining light's going to go for a duck, and this is a disastrous start for the Greeks.
As Osman Shahid takes a tidy catch out there, always difficult in the wet conditions, and a first wicket on the board and not costing them a single run. Full ball is dragged around to the leg side. Pretty good job because it was almost off the pitch on the onside, as that is an awful piece of fielding. Big swing. Well, they should have an opportunity for a wicket here. Fielder tracking back and takes a pretty neat catch. The ball hung in the air for a little while. Shafiq just with the big top edge, and the second Byron batter exits the cauldron. They are 12 for 2.
Yeah, and some of the rain starting to fall down again. So, well, unfortunately, another wicket will go. Byron, they just can't catch a trick in this tournament at the moment. Another wicket goes down. A nice safe catch, Rhino.
Yeah, it certainly was. Paris just into their groove in this T10 tournament. They look like they're a side that's pretty well designed for this format. Ball just slightly short of a length. And it's actually a pretty decent shot from Singh Memi.
As that's been clipped away lovely for Omar. Gets a little touch on it. That will race away.
Certainly does. Not a great ball to start. It could be like trying to hit a football, as that one has flown off the top edge. So Sorate gone for a pair of boundaries in the first 3 overs here, and Byron a race along. Cricket just tends to continue, as that's nicely flicked away behind square by Omer. He's up to 13 off 5, and been a pretty handy over for Byron, one of the better overs of the tournament. That's right, he drifts down leg side. Outstanding strike from Omer. He has come to play. Not sure what this nursing motion is of the bat. Maybe a tribute to a young loved one back home, but whatever it is, he's slapping Paris bowlers all over the place. Looks like there might be a little powwow between our officials.
Yeah. Oh, will they walk past each other? Will they stop? No, they're stopping, and I have a feeling. So welcome back, Andrew Ryan. Andrew, we had a lot of rain, but it's almost like Melbourne, Victoria, 4 seasons in a day. 4
seasons in a day, but how well has the ground absorbed all that moisture? Have a look at the details for this shortened match. So it is 5 overs per side. There will be a 2-over power play for the second innings, and 1 over per bowler.
So, look, Byron, we think, well, now can't get through the competition. They're going to be knocked down after this game, no matter what the result. But wouldn't they love to leave on a high note, Rhino?
Probably unlikely when it comes to run rates to actually overtake them for second spot. Yeah. Fairly unlikely, I will say.
There's a lot to go on.
Oh, Singh bowled a cracking over and shoots through on Omer, who really didn't look particularly comfortable after returning to the batting crease. It's the 3rd wicket down. Byron 36 on the board. And I'll tell you what, Corey, for a little 2-over shootout here, it hasn't started well for them.
No, well, maybe the rain break. They say sometimes the rain break's difficult for batsmen to start again, but they really haven't started again here. It's good bowling. It's an arm ball. It swings in late. Goes quite a bit, actually. And a wicket will go. But, yeah, looking at the table, very interesting. If Byron plays sort of, well, you say party poopers a little bit here. If they are to steal a victory and maybe a bit of help from the weather, they'll end up being knocked down on maybe 4 points. But that does mean that Empire CC have a game tonight versus Ljubljana.
Finally got one on the straight and narrow. Muhammad hoiks him over to deep square. Look at the excitement in the Byron lineup. They're being single-handedly dragged back into this game by an awful over from Safi.
I'm telling you right now, Byron get a little bit of a boost. They get to somewhere in the 60s, and Empire CC is sitting here on the side going, come on, plucky Byron. Shoes are going everywhere.
Well, he's got another one online, but all of a sudden, Muhammad's remembered how to smoke one to the boundary, consecutive fours, and Byron are making their charge.
Well, they've left the tournament late, Byron, but they are charging. I can't believe he still swapped shoes for the wrong shoe.
How much can top a full shoe swap in between as Muhammad swings and misses, and Byron just stops running halfway down. We'll have to have a look at the replay here. Tell you what, Muhammad actually might be the one who's departing, and I think umpire Joe Foster has indicated that he's run out. Partner basically just stopped halfway down here and thought, okay, well, I'm not sacrificing myself.
He sold him down the river, and that's come off the keeper's foot and gone forward. There has been a lot of shoegate today. I've seen someone take their phone off and page their shoe. I saw someone get hit in the shoe and go off injured. Seen someone swap a shoe. I've never seen some of the things you ever see on the ECN.
Danos cuts hard. Might try to push for two. There's a fumble there, so they will get it. As Singh can't collect it cleanly. Bogdanos, tell you what, added a bit of zip to their running between the wickets there, and they've managed to scratch their way up to 61. So what's your pick?
I reckon they're going to get a 7 or 8 run boost.
Yep. I was going to say 68 or 69.
I reckon there'll be 68 or 69 off a plucky 5 overs and only a 2 over power play. We have a game on our hands. It's Shoegate at Cardamar. As that innings comes to a close, there was wides, there was extras. This is going to be an interesting highlight reel. Shafiq's got the ball. Shahid opening with Barty. No Ali Galami tinkering with the order. Not too sure about that. As I welcome back co-commentator Rhino. Here we go, Rhino.
Oh, can't wait for this. 5 over shootout. Shafiq short of a length. Big top edge. Goes down to third man, but carries the fielder. Spiridon Vasilakis. And that's a great start for PUC. 6 for none. Ball on a decent length, but it is hit beautifully by Shahid.
Whoa.
What a strike.
Oh, how's the reaction? Pumped up, aren't they? Yeah, what a strike. Shahid, yum. That is beautiful. Nice
Isn't
shot.
it an elegant shot? The Paris team's book, maybe bringing a spinner on early as the pace is just getting eaten up. A lovely shot. I think that's carried the boundary and the arms go up. What of off stump, cut, and cut pretty well, only just above the head. Another decent ball, but this one just a touch shorter and beautifully timed. Ball rockets off that bat of Shahid, and smiles aplenty. Bragging rights are fair as Omer goes for another short ball, flies off the top edge, carries the boundary.
And it's a no ball for height again. Can you believe it? It's over the shoulder height again. And
so that's it. Last time we'll see him at the bowling crease. That's a beautiful little flick down to fine leg and beats the fielder. Sprinting down there.
It's been a tough old time. Inside edge and it gone. Barty, good take from the keeper. There's a little bit of a personal highlight. Aslam Mohammed catches one off Memi, and maybe that's their last wicket for the tournament.
To be fair, actually, quite a nice piece of bowling from Singh Memi. Just put that one on a decent length outside off stump. A little bit of turn off the deck, and it's well taken by the keeper.
Yeah, well taken. 50 for 1. Just coming in a little bit off the pitch, off the surface. Keeper holds on to it. Little inside edge. Never easy to catch these ones, but does a good job.
Yeah, never easy to catch them, especially when you're not really looking at the ball, but he's managed to glove that one successfully, and so the first wicket down. Seeing Memi cut pretty well. They're clearly his batting shoes, just not his bowling shoes, as Safi gets off the mark with a 4. Ball outside off stump and swatted straight down the ground. Probably not your textbook straight drive, but doesn't really matter. Safi doesn't hold back with the bat, does he?
I'm going to go out on a limb and say in this group, Safi so far has been the biggest surprise packet. His strike rate and his hitting ability is beyond belief.
Oi, well, strike rate will get a help along there as well as he's launched a tennis shot over the boundary. Paul Vasilakis just lost control of the Grizzly completely. But in the end, that is a very non-conventional but comprehensive win for Paris University, and they ensure that they finish in the top 2 of Group D.